So yeah, it's 5:40, February 16th, 2022. What's happening, YouTube? Just finished off my Tuesday night, Wednesday morning shift at Amazon. So I got one more shift tomorrow, and that finishes off my work week. Kind of nice, 3-day work week. This week, Monday was a paid day off. Well, Sunday night, Monday morning. Anyway, this is the first time I'm shooting video at night with the new Samsung phone that I got. Well, new to me. I'm still not completely sure why the homeless person sold it to me for $10, but you know, moments like that, I just bust out $10 and say thank you. So I'm eager to see how this thing shoots video at night. See if once I get out of the well-lit parking lot here, if things are a little bit more visible than using my old iPhone 6s Plus. So I was trying to use the Wi-Fi to upload one of the videos that I shot from here up to my OneDrive, and yeah, that didn't work. It went for quite a while and then just kind of stopped. Always kind of curious, you know, how that network is monitored. And I would imagine at some point they're like, somebody's uploading a huge file, stop. But the whole time I kept looking at OneDrive, you know, when I'd be on break. It looked like it was making progress, just slowly, and it seems like about 80% of the video uploaded. So I haven't closed out OneDrive. I'm thinking when I get home and get on my home Wi-Fi, it'll just kind of resume from where I left. I need to check my mailbox. I'm hoping my SIM card has come in. So I think I startled that guy. He's looking at his phone. Don't think he realizes anybody actually uses this sidewalk to walk home after work. I'm not hitting tree branches walking here. I'm thinking somebody actually trimmed them. It's kind of wild because the tree branches on the sidewalk by the park and ride that I thought would never get trimmed have been trimmed as well. So yeah, trim tree branches that block sidewalks, or you know, branches that block sidewalks that actually end up getting trimmed, are one of those small things in life that actually makes me really happy. As a pedestrian, so often I just kind of feel forgotten and like my needs are just not important. And somebody at Amazon took the time to trim those branches, so I had a nice clear sidewalk to walk on. I wonder if this person knows where they're going. I'm gonna walk wide to the left because I don't know what this guy's doing. I think that person is lost. Should have took a left turn at Albuquerque. All right. So I got plenty of time to get to my rapid bus. Can't believe riding out here I was the only one on it. That was wild. It was like being chauffeured. Got a few comments. I posted that on my Snapchat. I got a few comments on it. Yeah, it was a fun experience. I love riding that bus. It's kind of weird. In general, I'm not so fond of riding the bus, but I always look forward to the trips on the Rapid. So, gosh, what's going on? What should I be talking about? Yeah, I've been kind of designated the pallet guy these days at Amazon on the night shift. And I don't feel like talking about that. But I kind of enjoyed the designation. Just throwing that out there. So yeah, running a pallet jack again today and dominantly focusing on pallets. It's silly and it's menial, but I enjoy the hell out of it. So there's usually a van parked right underneath kind of down in the dirt there. I just assume it was some homeless person and that was their spot, but they're not there today. I guess I could talk about Bullock's. That's pretty cool. While I was doing my laundry, I actually got a call from Raina, one of the owners, and I hope I didn't throw her off too much because it's kind of noisy in the laundromat, and I'm always kind of, I don't want to say like rude, but I'm generally not very friendly when I answer just random calls from random numbers on my phone. I hate how loud the traffic is here. Seems like the stuff is a little more visible than when I shoot with my iPhone going through here. I had to put my knife in my bag. It's like dangling off to my side. A lot of traffic going out on the carpool entrance. It's kind of trippy watching that entrance. The way it's elevated and goes down in the middle. Blows my mind how many people commute into Central Phoenix from Buckeye and beyond. I would just, I enjoy driving, but that kind of commute and heavy traffic, that doesn't sound fun to me at all. So anyway, Raina called, and I'm generally just kind of like, hello, what do you want? Just because most calls that I get from numbers that I don't recognize are telemarketers, or they're robots, which is even worse. Robot telemarketers. I always find the one about the car warranty that everybody seems to get hysterical, because as if there's any chance any of my old ass cars would have a warranty. It's silly. That is probably my bus right there, which is a not in service bus. It's actually kind of a shame that those don't go in, don't offer service both directions. in the morning and in the afternoon. Because yeah, it's just outbound in the afternoon, just inbound, to downtown in the morning. And I would imagine that there's a lot of other people that work in these warehouses right here on the day shift that could certainly benefit from being able to use those buses to come to work the way I use them at night. I got DPS there monitoring the parking lot. That's a good thing. So anyway, as I was saying, Raina called, and then by the time I kind of realized it was her, my phone did some kind of weird glitching thing that made her sound, like the Borg from Star Trek, but harder to understand. And and I think she could hear me just fine, but I just couldn't understand her. So I'm just like, hello, hello, hello. Probably sounded like an idiot, but all right, got 7 minutes until my bus is here. But yeah, she was calling to let me know that they finished the enclosure with the new TVs above the stage. It's my understanding they're putting in 2 new TVs, and then the old plasma that I've been moving around for the last month or so, closer to a month and a half now, that it's also mounted up there. I'm really eager to see how they've done it, but I question how much time I'll have between now and my show. What I'll probably do is just head in super early on Thursday, even though I do have kind of a pending sale for boxes on OfferUp. Not as focused on that as I was, say, a month ago. With the amount of stuff I got going on now, taking an hour to 2 hours out of my time to meet somebody at my storage to maybe sell $5 worth of boxes isn't so pending. But I do want to do it. I mean, I've had that ad up there for a while, and I do like that I'm getting more positive feedback on OfferUp. I'm just always really honest. I try to respond to people that message as soon as I can, just to let them know that, hey, I work a full-time graveyard job, and I'm very limited on the times I can meet you there, but I can meet you there. Anyway, this person still is kind of tentatively wanting to work it out. So, depending, I feel fairly awake. I figured I'd be a lot more tired right now, but I feel fairly awake. So, I might shoot them a message as I'm approaching that direction on the light rail. Because if I could meet them there, actually I'll probably message them as soon as I get to Central Station. Because if I could meet them at like 7 o'clock when the gates open up, and get a little extra cash on the way home, that would be great. That would be absolutely great. And this person doesn't seem like they're as likely to blow me off from not being able to meet them immediately for boxes like some of the other people have. They actually said like this afternoon, they said, well, I'm busy with my kids, but how about this weekend or maybe later this week? So the fact that they're even willing to wait till the weekend potentially is a good thing. Oh, let's see how much time I got left on my bus. 5 minutes. The next one in 29 minutes. So I noticed something a little disappointing about this phone. In fact, about phones in general that I'd really never noticed until actually working at Amazon. And that's how much variance there is between my different phones and different phones in general on how well they receive Wi-Fi. My iPhone 6S receives Wi-Fi great. In fact, it surprises me how often I'll be at a bus, because for a while I had no service on it. I just had service on my 2 Obama phones, and I would hotspot to the iPhone. And it surprised me how frequently I would be on the thing when I didn't have my hotspot going, and I would connect to a Cox wireless hotspot just while riding the bus, and I actually got stuff done that way. It was I thought it was pretty wild. So it seems to just be exceptional when it comes to receiving Wi-Fi. The NUU Obama phone, the one I lost or probably left on the bus last week, that one also seems to be really good at receiving Wi-Fi. In fact, seemed to be every bit as good as iPhone. Never really gave it much attention. Now the UMX Obama phone, I never used that on Wi-Fi until very recently. And it's probably the second week I was at Amazon. I tried to use it on the Wi-Fi at Amazon, which comes in usually every bar or maybe every bar but one on my iPhone. And it doesn't seem to matter, either the break room. Obviously, I'm not trying to connect to it, anywhere other than in the break rooms. But at either break room, it doesn't pick up Amazon's Wi-Fi at all. Period. Doesn't even see it. It's not even like seeing it, but just too weak to use it. Like, it just straight up doesn't even see it. So its Wi-Fi reception is freaking terrible, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, that UMX phone in general is freaking terrible. It honestly has the worst screen I've ever seen on any mobile device, period. All right, there's my bus. I'm going to wrap this up. Anyway, the other thing I want to say about Wi-Fi reception is that my this phone that I'm using, this new Samsung, its Wi-Fi reception is not good.